In the previous episode, we saw Jialin is Zero and his team had saved a little girl. Now Lin's sister is getting mad at his brother. She is called by her brother to bring some clothes for the girl. She thinks that his brother has done something wrong and accuses him. She says you kidnapped a girl and tells him to buy something for her. Lin explains that he didn't kidnap anyone. Now Yong's men are coming from their backside. Zero is brilliant, that's why he counts their presence. Zero doesn't let them know and says that Mumu is a homeless girl, an orphan kid. By listening this, she calms herself down and diverts her attention towards the cute little girl. She loves her a lot and is still mad at her brother. Lin says that he also feeds him food. But she is furious because this meal is inappropriate for this child. She takes the girl to a shop to purchase some clothes for her. She offers her brother and his comrades to come, but they are not interested. We see the flashback scene where Dong tells their comrades that the girl is essential for Ayong and the corporation. She also reveals that they are chasing her and are not going to relax until they catch her. Zero says you are the dominant personality and can handle this matter, but Dong says that they will also chase me. Jan is also in this discussion and inquires in how much time we can handle this situation. Dong says they will soon send their professional serial killer to take the girl back from us. Scene switches to the present situation where Ayong's men are humble to Zero and his comrades. Zero tells them to show their true personality because he is fully aware of what they are. The leader of three of them says that he wants Dong because her name is on the wanted list. Furthermore, he also wants to take them with him for investigation. He also reveals the strict order from their master to bring them. Zero refuses to cooperate with them and says Dong and the particular girl will not go with him. It makes him mad and tells him not to blame him for the fight. They start fighting in the street where they brutally beat the D rank member in a second. Zero also says they are weak and cannot fight them back for a second. Meanwhile, Jan reminds them that Zero's sister will find them because they tell her to return within a minute. They run to the shop, but Zero's sister is furious because she has been waiting for them for so long and tells her to leave the topic and we should go from here. But Zero stops him by keeping his hand on his face. Zero doesn't want to make his sister worry that they are in danger. He says that we should go home and we can deal with other matters another day. His sister agrees and Zero asks about the little girl Momo. She arrives and is looking terrific in her beautiful new clothes. Zero's sister tells Zero that they can take Mumu to their home. She is already ready to pamper the child herself. Zero refuses, but his sister insists on keeping the child with her. Zero says this case was unsolved and we can't keep the child here, but she was not ready to leave the homeless child. She also emotionally blackmails his brother into that you are a hero, so you must protect people. Now Zero agrees and his friends also consider it the right decision. Jan says in Zero's ear that we can't forget what Dong says. He also commands Yan to send the message. Zero's sister doesn't like to talk in Zero's ear, but Zero makes an excuse. Zero also takes them and moves home. Scene changes. The president was mad at the D rank who are not eligible to teach the lesson he rank. At the same time, another person says his subordinates are prepared to deal with them. He is confident that his team can teach them a lesson. At night, we see a girl keeping an eye on a man. She also caught this man cautiously, but his head fell. She screams by watching many statues here. So many heads are gazing at her and making her scared to them. Jan comes here and she penetrates the device into his mouth forcefully. Jan says that this toothbrush is not complete yet. She thinks that Jan made fool out of her intentionally. In madness, she picks his plasma cleanser and attacks him. She uses it on him despite his refusal to do this. With his action, Jan's clothes remove and he also calls him an elephant. She is about to faint by watching him naked, so she jumps from the glass window and decides not to repeat this task. Jan is surprised that this girl has come to his house like a thief. She is also calling him a pervert. That is weird. The scene switches to Zero's house, where Zero wants to sleep and her sister is taking a bath with Mumu. But someone is keeping an eye on the girl because he must take the girl back. Zero is on his back and a strange man with a sword in his hand attacks him. But Zero, like a hero, dodges his attacks. He is a little disappointed because he has to fight with the ugly villains. A strange man tells him that he belongs to the A rank and has all the abilities to defeat him. In a blink of an eye, Jan attacks him and he is injured, but he doesn't lose hope. He is injecting Berserker's serum and successfully achieving the power of S rank. He is proud to be robust and this speed is remarkable. But Zero attacks him and cuts his hand. He generates his hand, but all is in vain because Zero makes him a loser with a single punch.